Hey, Jinx!
Truck stop!
JJ Jinx here. Let's finish opening this stuff, shall we? I was going to do it earlier in the week, but work has been kicking my butt. Here we have the box that contains the Mythic contents. These are the extras that you get for backing the Mythic tier. That is a sweet picture of what looks like a zombie dragon. Well, I'll have our old friend return to do us these honors. Ooh. Well, at the very top, we have a whole sheet of cardboard tiles. We got a dinner table with a turkey, some bratwurst, and a big barrel of beer. I think whoever roams this dungeon is German, I suppose. Or perhaps Austrian. Let's see what other clues we can find. We have what looks like a slice of apple pie or something right there. A cup of coffee. And a nice rug. These tiles look like, well, there's some kind of bone inside of some goo, so maybe slime? Corrosive slime, perhaps? No idea what these viney things are. On the other side, it's... oh, holy crap. There is a big, sinister-looking cauldron of green goo with some stone-looking hands holding it. That's pretty neat. Sarcophagus, perhaps? There's runes all over the floor with bones scattered throughout. And here we have a quest book. The Spirit Queen's Torment. Looks like, what's her name from World of Warcraft? Lady Sylvanas. So we get a whole set of quests. Wow. Another quest book. The Crypt of Perpetual Darkness. And there's that, zombie dragon. And another quest book called The Prophecy of Taylor. And it gives you the whole background. I'm not going to read it right now because I want to see the miniatures. We got some supplementary cards. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have a new character type. The Bard. Let's check that one out. We have what appears to be a singing, maybe an orc. Not really sure. Kind of looks like a farmer, maybe. Oh, he's got a feather in his hat. It's part of the Macaroni Club. And he's doing the Captain Morgan pose on this barrel. Oh no, that's not a barrel. That's a treasure chest. And on the back, he's got the trusty banjo. Or not a banjo, a lute. Yeah, that's what they call it. Some kind of weapon, looks like a sword. I like the way that sword looks. It's kind of reminiscent of the Pan sword from the movie Hook. There's a deep cut. We also have a warlock. Looks like a halfling, sorta. And here she is, the warlock, with a stick that has some kind of supernatural energy emitting from it. She's wearing giant palm fronds as a skirt. So I guess a Caribbean influence. Pretty neat. Nice to have new characters to go on the adventure. Oh, and we have a druid. She's also wearing plant-like armor. Oh, check that out. She's got like a tiger's claw for one of her arms. So maybe a shapeshifter? And here she is with her raised animal paw. A nice flowy dress. That's a neat look. Little dagger in her hand. kind of sense like maybe an Eastern influence. I don't know. Kind of Shogun type armor. I don't know. I'm not a weeb. And a wizard. Oh, that looks like Zargon. Well, that's pretty neat. Wizard's a big character, and by that I mean a lot of plastic. It's got a runic cloak with one of those Dracula collars. Majestic beard, a neat talisman around his neck, and he's got a tome open in his right hand. And there's the wizard sleeve. And we get more cards. Life Force, Pixie. So I'm assuming these are all new. Yeah, these are all specific to these characters. There's the original kind of style of art, though. I appreciate that. Yeah, Shapeshift gives the extra defense die, extra attack die, and some other stuff. So that's for the druid. Oh, yeah. I should probably just look on the back. These are druid spells. And here we have a picture of said druid. She doesn't look druish. And here we have equipment. There's the rapier that the bard carries by default. The healing song, lullaby, wand. That's a piece of equipment. Demon form? What? So the warlock can shapeshift too. So in demon form, you ignore pit traps and some other stuff too. I don't want to go through these in exhaustive detail because this video I want to be shorter. Oh, a dragon spear. That's an artifact. A long magical spear of dwarven make. When using it, roll 3 attack die or roll 4 if attacking a dragon. This weapon may be used to attack diagonally. It may not be used by the wizard. Oh, sorry, wizard. No dragon spear for you. We got another set of attack dice up there. And wow, now we get to the miniatures. Holy crap, look at the big green guys. So I think the color schemes are pretty much the same. Green is for flesh and blood stuff. White is for undead stuff. And then gray is sort of like supernatural creatures, that sort of thing. What is this? It's freaking awesome. It looks like a zombie murloc or whatever those things were called from before. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm digging that predator dreadlock look on the back hair. And it looks like it's covered in barnacles. It's got them webbed hands. That's a fun one. Get a couple of those. Oh, we get a little demon-y thing. It's got like assassin claws tied to its wrists. That's pretty spiffy. What would this be, though? Maybe it's like a brownie? I don't know. Kind of reminded me of those tribal creature things from Act 3 of Diablo 2 that run around with the butcher knives. We get an ogre, probably? Yeah, it looks like an ogre. Tall enough to be one. Huge feet. Wielding a massive maul, or a warhammer of some kind. Wearing a basic tunic, but with leg armor, and, yeah, armor on the wrists as well. Yeah, there's some detail in that weapon as well. Oh, what have we here? Oh, we have another skeletal type enemy. Kind of dragging a sword behind it. It's got one of those gnarly shields, too. With like a creature's face on it. That shield is pretty awesome. Yeah, it's got a fanny pack. Here we have another rendition of a mummy. Kind of in a slightly different attack pose compared to the other ones. I like how the wrappings are kind of falling down by its elbows. Kind of makes it look a little more aged. A little bit worse for wear. A couple of these, I already forgot what they were called. Chaos Warrior type things. that cool creature face shield thing, swinging a big old sword. So I think it's the same enemy, just kind of in a different pose. Oh, long flowing chainmail. I dig. The staff is pretty sweet too. It's got a bat, I think, on it. It could be a small imp, I suppose. This guy might be some kind of warlock or maybe a lich. Oh, wow. What do we have here? I don't even know. Another type of gargoyle, I'm guessing from the wings. Got a twisty tail coming off the back. Yeah, it's got the same crackly wings as the other gargoyle, but this one's beastly. It's almost like a chimeric in some way. It's got a bat-like mask on with a gnarly beard. And it's all muscle. That looks like it's got the upper body of Rocky from Rocky 4. Look at this. This is definitely that undead-looking zombie dragon. It is towering compared to the other figurines. Now you can tell that they put it together out of multiple pieces. I'm not sure how many though. At least 2. But anyway, the dragon is perched on some kind of a pedestal that is adorned with skulls and skull-like imagery. Looks like there's some writing around the perimeter of that thing. And on the back we got another one of those things. And more skulls. Straight out of the Paris catacombs. Oh, I love the spikes on the back. The wings posed ready to take flight. This dragon looks sinister as hell. Probably not a good guy. And in the corner we have a box. It says 5 miniatures and 4 character cards. Wow. Yes, I was expecting this. So, they put out male and female versions of all the heroes. So, there's your female Barbarian, pictured on the back. I remember there being some chatter about these figurines, like maybe they should have included them with the game system. But, nope, gotta give something to the exclusive backers, like me. Yeah, so the female Barbarian. And then we got the female Dwarf. The male Elf. I can't tell the difference. And the female Wizard with the same crescent moon staff. Let's look at the actual figurines. So here's the female Dwarf. Very similar looking axe, chipped on the edge as well. She's got a very intense look on her face. Like she's ready to fight. And we have the female Wizard. Very similar pose to the male Wizard. Very similar features. I like the simplicity of some of these characters. You don't have to go too all out to make it fun. Oh, the female Barbarian, also standing on a little stone there. That's pretty consistent. Yep, not a whole lot of armor, but she's strong as hell. Need to be able to swing that giant sword into your enemy's face. I like her boots. I think she might be wearing Uggs. I'm not sure. I don't know who this is. I got 4 cards, but here we have just some old dude carrying a torch. Huh. He looks a little lost. Oh. It's got a broken chain on his back. I think it might be an escaped prisoner of some kind, or maybe an escaped slave. I don't know. There's no card for this one. And the male elf. Yeah, same runic sword, same feathery looking cloak. Same pose. Yeah, very eloquent. This represents like days of additional gameplay. Quite a bargain, if you ask me. Oh. Pardon me.